let's say that Obama's in trouble, but that's not the question. The question is, Romney's in Israel, and he says Jerusalem's the capital. And I'm asking you, the listener, should we still care about Israel and why? And I'd like to know the answer. So I'll start with New York, Elliot. A lot of New York calls because apparently the biggest support for Israel is still found in New York City. New York, Elliot on WOR. Go ahead, please.
Yes, Savage, it's very simple. America needs Israel more than Israel needs America. Why? Because God judges the nations according to the way they treat the Jewish people entrusted to their care.
Wait a minute. We are our brother's keeper? You mean we have a lifetime liability to take care of Israel?
No, that's not what I said. I said that God judges the nations on how they treat the Jews entrusted to their care.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, let's slow down. What about all the Russian gangsters that have moved into Israel? We should take care of them too?
Again, listen, I'm just giving you a broad overview.
I'm giving you a non-broad overview. I'm asking a question. What are they, all sterling characters in Israel? Everyone in Israel's a sacred holy man.
I'm telling you that throughout...
Israel's a corrupt Mediterranean nation. Okay, let's be clear. Ask an Israeli and see if I'm lying. Israel is a corrupt Mediterranean nation. Albeit it's the best friend we have in the Middle East, but we really need them, or do they need us?
Savage, take a look at history. The Spanish Empire... They screwed the Jews, they lost their empire. The British turned on the Jews, they lost their empire.
So you really think that it's God's will?
Listen, I'm a religious guy. This is one man's opinion. This is my opinion. If you watch, if America dumps the Jews, you'll see how fast America is going to be gone from the world scene. America is the new Rome. Let's see, if how... They're going to be.
Well, that's a pretty powerful statement, Elliot, to believe that our future hinges upon the tail. I mean, after all, Israel's not the dog. It's the tail. We're wagging Israel.
Have it backwards, Savage. Israel is not the tail. That's the problem. You're looking at it backwards.
So why don't you live... Wait a minute. If Israel's the Holy Land and the Promised Land, why do you live in the tail, not the dog?
Because right now we're still in the diaspora. We're waiting for the Messiah to come.
And when the Messiah comes, you're going to move where? To Jerusalem or Tel Aviv?
No, not necessarily. When the Messiah comes, you'll still be able to live wherever you want, but it'll be a new world.
And who is the Messiah?
I don't know if I knew that.
Well, last I got a laugh out of you. I didn't know who I thought I had a real fanatic on the phone. I got a chuckle out of you. I got frightened for a minute. I thought I had a nut here.
I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not a fanatic. I'm just telling this is one man's opinion. That's the way I view the world.
I'm not saying that I disagree historically in what you said, but I don't know that you can tie the abandonment of Israel to the fall of the nation.
Well, that's the way that's the Jewish way of looking at the world.
Yeah, but that's kind of ethnocentric, isn't it?
Ethnocentric. Again, it's not.
It's very ethnocentric. Do you think that somebody from Kansas thinks of that in the same way? Someone from Kansas whose son is in the military thinks about Israel the way you do?
Yes. I'll tell you why. About 35 years ago, I used to travel all around the country. I was a traveling salesman. And I had a beard, and I used to go around. I had a suit and a hat. And I was in Kansas, and I was in Omaha, and I was in all these crummy places. And let me tell you, I would go into a store, and they used to treat me so grandly because they believed that by being nice to me, that God was going to bless them.
Did you sell a suit, a kite, and a gabardine?
I mean, no. I mean, like I had not like a Satmar, but I mean, I had like a conservative suit with a beard and a hat. All right.
I don't know if you're pulling my leg. I don't know who that is. It sounds like Howard Stern on Laughing Gas. Who was that? Howard Stern on Laughing Gas? Was that Glenn Beck with a sweater over his face? That wasn't a guy. Come on. It was a good call. He had me on the run for a while. It sounded like Glenn Beck because Glenn Beck's ego is so big right now. You know what I don't understand about Glenn Beck, as a side note? How could someone who's a high school dropout run a university, the Glenn Beck University? Can anyone explain that to me? Can a high school dropout run a university? I guess in America, anything is possible. In America, the streets are paved with yolds, not with gold. I'll be right back. The phone number is 1-800-449-8255. Chinese or Italian? I'm not sure tonight. That's all I'm thinking about.
Savage.